Namah Shivaya. Hello, children. Welcome to this episode of our podcast, Goswami Tulsidas. It's a journey through the life of a saint who showed us how love for God can make an ordinary life divine. So far we have heard how Tulsidas was born with devotion, transformed by loss and love, and ultimately blessed with Rama's darshan. So let's learn some more things from his life. Once Tulsidas visited the sacred land of Brindavan, the home of Lord Krishna. So there he saw devotees from all backgrounds. They are singing, dancing, and praising Krishna with deep joy. In Vrindavan, he met his childhood friend, and he's also a distant relative. His name is Nandadas. Nandadas is a poet and also Krishna Bhakt. So Nandadas took Tulsidas to the Krishna temple and asked him to compose a few verses in praise of Lord Krishna. Tulsidas agreed, but when he began composing, his verses still described Sri Ram. Because when you're devoted to one God, whatever you write, it generally comes in that form only. So for him, even the divine form, Krishna, Shiva, or Vishnu, everything was none other than Rama. So in every form, I see only Rama. That is what he said. But to honor Nandada's request, he did write a small book titled Krishna Geetavali. It's a humble offering of love from one divine form to another form, right? So that is called Krishna Geetavali. So, children, did you know that Tulsidas was also a contemporary of Mirabai? You heard of Mirabai? Mirabai is a great Krishna devotee. She was a princess. Since childhood, she was a devotee of Krishna. But her devotion was not welcomed by her royal family. So, because of that, she faced a lot of criticism, obstacles, and also isolation from her family members. In her moment of pain, Meera came to Tulsidas seeking guidance. So, Tulsidas, full of compassion, he told her, "Don't fear the world, Mirabai. Keep walking on the path of devotion. Let people say what they want. Rama will clear the path for you." See, she is a Krishna devotee and he is talking about Rama because in his own world, God means Rama. So he said, Rama will clear the path for you. He will take you to moksha. So these words gave Meera the courage to continue her devotion because the whole family is against her and she is towards Krishna. It's not easy. There is no one to support her. That is the reason she went to him and Tulsidas has supported her. So Tulsidas' love was for all true devotees regardless of their faith. His dear friend, he had a dear friend called Rahim Khan Khana. Okay, this Rahim Khan is a Muslim and he is a poet. He also loved Rama. When Rahim lost all his wealth and became poor, Tulsidas wrote Varavai Ramayana to console him. He gave that book to him. So their friendship was full of verse and devotion. Two poets, two hearts, and one God. And Tulsidas believed in satsang, I have already told you, the company of good souls. So he was respected by noble ministers and scholars like Raja Man Singh, Todarmal, and Birbal. Many of them have respected him. They came to him not as royal officers but as humble devotees. And he continued to write and compose. Since the beginning, he is not writing for fame but to make Rama Bhakti accessible to everyone. Let me tell you some of the works he composed for different people. He composed Kavitavali, and this Kavitavali is for those seeking poetic joy and soul satisfaction. Kavita means poems, no? So, Kavitavali. And he wrote another book called Geetavali. Gita means songs. So, for singing and chanting Lord Rama's name, he wrote the Geetavali. The other one is Dohavali. For life lessons, character building, and for wise behavior, he wrote that Dohavali. And he wrote some more books, Janaki Mangal, Parvati Mangal, and Ramlala Nahachu. These are for singing during weddings and festivals, all those things. And Hanuman Chalisa. You know Hanuman Chalisa, right? Yes. The famous 40-line hymn that you may have heard, that is for protecting people from fear and danger. This is very famous. You might have known that whenever you have a fear, you always try to read Hanuman Chalisa and it will give you great comfort. And he wrote another book called Rama Shalaka Prashna. It's a set of verses for divine guidance. He wrote so many books because every day, day in and day out, that is his work. He writes good books. And his ashram in Kasi became a center for prayer, song, and peace. People from all walks of life, be it rich or poor, learned or simple, everybody came to hear his pravachanam and joy in chanting Rama's name. Children, can you imagine that? A whole city echoing Ram, Ram day in and day out. And Tulsidas never craved praise or power. He wanted just one thing, that everyone, everywhere, could live in the presence of Rama just like he did. Because any great saint, they know the joy that they are enjoying. That is the reason why they want everybody to experience that joy. That is the reason they spread this knowledge. There was a rich man in Kasi, and he was very wealthy, but he was very arrogant. Always Tulsidas used to tell him, listen to the glories of Lord Rama, listen to Ramayana, it will help you. But that man was not interested. He had a lot of wealth. Whenever people have some trouble or problems, only then they try to think of God. The same is with us also. In the same way, he was blinded by wealth and pride, and when he was telling, listen to Ramayana, he always laughed and he said, Panditji, what will I gain from this? Will I get money? Will I get power? Or will I get fame? Why should I listen to Ramayana? Then Tulsidas calmly replied, at least take the name of God once before you die, it will bring you true peace. He also said, if you are not interested to come to that pravachanam that I am telling every day, tell me when I have to come to you. I can come to you and I can give some information about Ramayana so that you can learn something. Then he said, okay, meet me on so and so time. Then Tulsidas went at that time. Again, he said, no, 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 I am busy right now. Come at some other time. He went again. This happened for twice or thrice, and this rich man was thinking, why is he after me and why is he pestering me? And then next time when Tulsidas came, he said, now I'm very busy. So come back to me after an year exactly on the same day. And he left, and Tulsidas left. So this rich man was thinking, okay, right now after 1 year anyway he won't remember, I could get rid of this man. But see how loving Tulsidas was. He had so much of care for every human being. So exactly after 1 year he went there, and this time the son opened the door, and he asked, your father asked me to come after an year, so I came. Then he said, no, right, my father has expired recently, so he's not here. He died. Then at that time, Tulsidas saw an ox which was standing near that house. In their house, they have a cow shed. In that, there is an ox, and it is standing there. Then Tulsidas had great divine power, you know that. And he understood that this ox is none other than the rich man. So the rich man was so much attached to his wealth and all that life. Generally, what happens is that the soul will again be reborn somewhere near to that house only. So it was born as an ox over there. Now Tulsidas recognized his soul and approached the family, saying that this is the same man who refused to take Lord Rama's name. The family was shocked but trusted Tulsidas' wisdom. So, following his advice, they began chanting Lord Rama's name every day. So, as the ox listened, tears rolled down its ears and soon it passed away. And by listening to Lord Rama's name every day, finally it could get salvation. So, this is what we should understand. We don't know what life has in store for us in the future. So, whenever we find time, try taking the name of God. This is the best time. Future never comes, we don't know what happens in the future. Present is with us, so take time. Whenever you find time, read a good book, listen to some good speech, or just chant the name of God, any name. Do that and it will help you. So this is the end of today's episode, and the next one is going to be our final episode for this podcast. So let's meet you there. Jai Hind.